the channel. It's your girl Vay back at it with another video. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Today I did this look for you guys, and it's a recreation of this here. So let me know in the comment section down below if I did nail it or not. I do appreciate you guys as always for tuning in. Look out for a haul coming soon. I did do a little haul for you guys, so if that is not up already, it will be dropping soon. But other than that, like I said, if you want to continue to watch and see how I got this look, how I created that for you guys, continue to watch, and all the products I used will be in the description box down below. And let me know if you guys tried it down below as well. Comment down below if you tried this look. And follow me on Instagram if you're not already at vay.grace or vaygrace. The button should be here, up there, or the information will be down below as well in the description box. Look out for that. But again, I do appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So we're gonna jump right into the video. I'm taking my hot comb, I keep calling it flat iron, and I'm going ahead and flattening the top of my wig prior to installing that. And I'm going to go ahead and bump the front just to give it that extra swoop, extra bump that most of these wigs have, that the stylists give. So as you can see, that's exactly what I'm looking for right there. And then I'm going to take my curling iron. I'm going to go ahead and go through section by section and just use it to smooth it out. And then I'm going to go ahead and curl away from the face. And once I am satisfied with the curl, I'm going to hold the curling iron there for at least less than a minute, and then I'm going to go ahead and release, but I'm going to go ahead and hold on to the curl just to capture that heat and make sure that the hair does form that curl, and then I let it go. As you guys can see, I am almost halfway through with this wig. But yeah, so most times this is what I do. I'll style my wigs out prior to getting ready. If not the day before, a few days before, or they'll already be styled out and just, waiting to be worn. But if you haven't checked out my wig wash routine, go ahead and check that out. It should be popping up somewhere at the top here. And that's just me revamping old wigs that have been sitting around and just need a little refresh to make them look somewhat new. You know what I'm saying? Fresh out the bag. So yeah, if you haven't checked that out, definitely go check that out and just see how I revamp these wigs. This wig is definitely not new. It is old, and definitely needs some maintenance as far as replacing the frontal on that. So, but yeah, enough of that. Hope you guys are doing well. I do, again, as always, appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I just hope, during all the things that's going on in this world, that you and your families are just, in high spirits and happy and blessed during this time. I know I've seen, throughout the news that in Houston that, a lot of families are getting evicted because that eviction ban was lifted. And it's crazy to me because, Trump put that executive order in, so I'm confused on, why these families are still getting evicted and, being affected by what's going on, because at the end of the day, we didn't ask for a pandemic, you know what I'm saying? And this is just what's going on. So I do just pray for those families and anybody that is out there going through and suffering and just dealing with, what's going on. I just pray, for you guys. I pray for anybody dealing with just loss, during this time. But yeah, I want to talk about a video I saw recently. So it looks like Scrappy posted a video of a little girl um, getting, I guess I really, to me it was abuse, but it was getting abused by her dad. He called it discipline, I guess, after the video came out, and said if anybody had something to say, he'd go to hell and high water for his daughter and this, that, and the third. Um, but I used to be a I guess unruly child or rebellious child. During my teen years, and I think that's with any young girl. Like, you go through the teen years where you just think you know it all, and sometimes you got an attitude, especially females. Boys are more aggressive, I guess, and that's why most of their parents put them in sports, as far as like football, basketball, things like that. But I went through that phase, so I completely understand where that little girl is at. But to come to the point where you're allowing your partner, the stepmom, to um sorry guys, this is what the wig's looking like at this point. So I'm just showing you guys that prior to me putting it on. But yeah, I'm gonna snap my fingers and 1, 2, 3, and that'll be that. But yeah, so for the dad to allow the stepmother to put her hands on the little girl, that's a no for me, first and foremost. You know, I would want my partner to treat my child as he or she, whatever, would me. And I'm just I'm saying he or she, be me. I'm putting myself in the father's shoes. I'd want um my partner to treat my child as his or her own, right? But to the point where you're ripping out my child's ponytail trying to put on for the internet, because we've basically made it okay to embarrass our children online as a form of discipline. But to the point where you're putting your hands on the little girl, the father's punching the little girl in the arm, and the stepmother is pulling out the ponytail and hitting the little girl and throwing the ponytail on the floor. You're taking it to that extreme point. Now it's to the point where now it's not okay. You get what I'm saying? And like I said, we've made it okay for these parents to do that. So they're thinking they're doing something cool and doing something, they're going to get a whole bunch of views and likes and things like that. And mind you, you got a whole bunch of backlash because that looked a mess. It looked disgusting. You're chasing the little girl out of the garage and you're punching her in her arm and you're sitting on top of her with your knees, for her not to be able to get away from you. Now, for him to think that was okay, that's a mess. Like, that's a total mess to me. Um, I really I was so disgusted and distraught with that. Um, I just don't understand how you could do that to your own child and then allow another human being to do that to your child as well. And then I'm just, looking at the little girl and looking at her demeanor, and a father is a little girl's first love. So once you break that little girl's heart, what makes you think that it's not going to be easier for one of these little bumps to approach a little girl and tell her all kinds of bullshit, tell her all kinds of things to manipulate her mind, because she's gonna think that's love, and because she didn't receive that from her own father. It's one thing for you to be there as a dad, but it's another thing for you to actually be a good father, good dad. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can be there, but what are you doing to put into that child? What are you doing to build that child up? What are you teaching that child on a daily basis? How are you treating your child, and showing her what's right and wrong, how to be treated and how not to be treated? I'm confused on how he thought that was okay. And then you had the nerve to come on the internet and defend yourself. That's a mess. Like, really look at the situation and look how you really messed that little girl up. You did. You know what I'm saying? You got to be understanding. And granted, you want your child not to be acting up. You want your child to be good. But that falls on you as well as a parent to talk to your children. I talk to my daughter all the time about, my past experiences, the things I've done. I'm completely honest with her about myself, my life, where I was as a teen, the mistakes I've made, for her to, for her to not be able to go down those paths, and pick the right people to be in her circle, to encourage her to do better for herself, to encourage her to do well in school, to encourage her to just make the right decisions, if and wait if and when faced with those tough decisions to make. You're not going to always be there, with your kids, but at least they can hear your experiences and know this is what's going to happen if you go down this route. You get what I'm saying? So for you as a father to just, feel like it's okay to treat your child like that, that's a mess. That's a mess. And, I pray for him, because maybe as a child he was abused, and maybe as a child he had um, a lot of, different bad past experiences. We don't know. You get what I'm saying? And that's where I say we need to break generational curses. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm doing with my own child. Breaking generational curses. Our children don't have to go through the things we went through. We don't have to inflict those hurts on our children. We can do better. We can do better as people. You get what I'm saying? So I really just pray for that with Grwm. I'm happy that Miss Deb, Waka Flocka's mom, decided to intervene and, take the child, just away and to a, safer space. I'm glad that, she's away from that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just praying for her healing as well. I'm praying for the father and his healing, and for that stepmom, hopefully she can, figure herself out as well, because like I said, we don't know what these adults have went through. So I just pray for healing for them. But I just had to speak on that, because it really was like bothering me. Another thing I wanted to touch on was the Megan Stallion and Tory Lane situation. Um, again, with her, I pray for healing for her, because I know that it's traumatic to be um, a traumatic situation to be shot at. And then, to top it off, the bullets do hit you, for the person that was trying to, from the person that was trying to harm you. But from what she came back out to say is, she admitted, one, that he did do it, which we already knew that. Two, um, she stated that it was for no reason. She was trying to walk away, and that, he shot at both her feet, and she had to get bullets removed out of both her feet. But as she stated, thank God that it didn't hit bone, and it didn't hit any like nerves or anything like that, so to where she can still walk, you know what I mean? But what's crazy to me, and this is the conversation that's being had, is you know why are we as Black women, or women period, supposed to protect the Black man, or to protect the man period, when they don't do the same for us? They don't, give us that same respect. So I'm confused. Like, where do we draw the line? You know what I'm saying? Where do we start protecting them, or give them that respect when we don't get that? You know, um, you can slander our names, you can break us down as women, you can just break us, emotionally, mentally, physically, and we're still supposed to protect you. I've seen domestic violence right in front of me. I've physically seen it personally. It's affected me as a person. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me to watch that, with my mom, of course. Some of our parents have dealt with domestic violence, and um, for me to watch that and see that and firsthand, and watch my mom protect him, and where do we draw the line? You know what I'm saying? And this is where I speak on breaking generational curses. We are not obligated to protect you guys. We are not. In that same respect to where you guys are not obligated to protect us. You guys don't. You know what I'm saying? You guys don't, stand up when we need you to stand up. Most times you guys are not there when we need you to be there. So it's like, why do we have to protect you guys? Why do we have to give you guys that respect? Well, because you're a man, or I'm confused. And then she's getting all that backlash, from speaking up. Why? Why is she supposed to keep her mouth closed? Why is she a snitch? Why? She's supposed to just sit in that pain and knowing that guy did whatever he did to her. I don't think that's right. And as a society and as a world, we need to stop doing that to each other. We need to stop, calling people snitches for doing the right thing for them. Because at the end of the day, if the tables were turned, as you can see, he ain't protecting her. He's started a whole rumor with his PR team, as she stated, to try to, discredit her and just make her look crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, where do we draw the line? Where do we, why is she a bad person for speaking up? Why is she labeled a snitcher for speaking up? Why is she getting all that hate for speaking up for herself? Because he wasn't going to do it, as you can see. And that's what we deal with on a daily basis. You get what I'm saying? And even within the workspace, you speak up, being a woman of color, you speak up, you're labeled as the angry black girl, the angry black woman. Where does the line, stop? Why do we have to keep taking this abuse and not speaking up for ourselves? I'm just like, it blows my mind, with the shit that this world allows and continues to allow, and we just need to change as people. We need to change and do better. We need to change and do better, period. But let me know down below if you guys enjoy these conversations or this talk through like this. Just, touching on certain topics and things like that. Let me know if you guys would enjoy more videos like this so that I can continue to just put out more content that you guys like. But yeah, I'm just going to finish out this look and you guys can continue watching. just like that, we're done. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate you guys. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Look out for that Forever 21 haul. It should be uploaded after this. So again, subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on any more content and miss out on this haul coming. But yeah, I'm loving this look. Let me know in the comment section below if I nailed it or not. And yes, I will see you guys in the next one.